Aaron, we got to crack on with this review. Where are you? Aaron? Aaron?
I'm not feeling very human.
You know I said that.
Hello there guys, welcome back into, of course, yet again another review with us, the Review Bros. My name's Aaron.
Craig.
And today we have a hyped product for you guys, and a 100% honest one at that. We've had a lot of you guys reach out. What are our opinions on this pre-workout that's been doing the rounds on social media? What does it come in the form of?
It's in the form of After Dark's Inhuman pre-workout, kindly sent down to us by NutriCartel. So cheers, guys.
Cheers, NutriCartel. They've got a lot of good products there. And you're wondering, why didn't we get it direct from After Dark? Well, After Dark were actually nice enough to give us a reply to say that they're primarily focusing on their retail stores in the US of A. I think they thought where we was in the UK we didn't have too much influence, but actually our YouTube channel is primarily featuring USA audiences. So anyway, we'll get into it. So we're going to go through the usuals today. What are those usuals?
The taste, the price, the label, and most importantly, the effects. Is it going to be worth you picking up? Is it as high stim as it looks?
We will find out. But first, guys, please drop your comments below. Do like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out, and we're going to help you out by giving it to you 100% truthful, because there's a lot of hype on this one. Let's go.
And we're into that world famous taste and mixability. We've got the pleasure of trying watermelon flavour.
Also comes in 3 other flavours. It comes in snow cones, it comes in Paradise Punch, and they've got a limited edition, I think it's Halloween one, which is candy rope. Sorry guys, apologies. So the truth of the matter is we'd have preferred any of the other flavours. Myself, Craig, we're not watermelon fans, never have been. But with that being said, we always, when we get flavours we don't necessarily like, we do try and keep a very open mind and kind of compare it to everything in the watermelon category.
Yeah, is it a good watermelon or a bad watermelon?
Because some of you guys out there might like watermelon, so us giving it a 2 out of 10 just because we don't like watermelons would be a bit silly. We'll try and give an honest verdict on the taste of watermelons. Anyway.
Yeah. Mixability. So it's 12.2 gram scoop, so probably a tiny bit under the average you see for today's standard, and that's what it's looking like.
Not too bad, eh?
We've seen worse. It always tends to settle in these glasses, but we've seen worse.
Definitely seen worse. So let's do it. Nothing left but to get watermelon down the hatch.
Quite refreshing tasting, like natural almost.
As watermelons go, it's a good one. Nice and sweet, not overpowering. Tiniest bit of sourness, tiniest bit of tartness. It's more like a candy watermelon.
Oh really?
To me, it is.
It's got like a natural aftertaste to me, like a really refreshing natural aftertaste.
I think it's a very good watermelon. Like as watermelon goes, it's probably like a 9 or a 10 out of 10 watermelon.
Yeah, I get the candy element up front and then a natty back end.
So there we go, guys.
Ready
we
to
do a
rate
3,
it?
2, 1?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 9 out of 10?
8.5.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm happy to go up to 9. It is a good watermelon.
Yeah, as watermelons go. I would have loved to have tried some of the other flavours.
The other ones are bound to be coming in
Candy
at 9s and
rope,
10s.
I
Yeah.
think. Well, yeah. Anyway, let's get into the price point. How much is this setting you back? Let's find out.
$42.49 is what this is going to set you back by using our 15% discount code ReviewBros at NutriCartel.com.
Very good. That code works on everything, dropping 15% off of any of your products that you go after. NutriCartel, very good. Generally speaking, they've got a wide range of all sorts of pre-workouts, from hardcore to daily driver and everything in between. So a thumbs must be given up at that point. Now, how much are you paying per the serving? Well, you only get 21 servings from the container. Alpha Lion vibes, right? Well, that brings the price point down, doesn't it? Because generally speaking, if you've got lesser servings, you're paying more. However, $2.02 per serving for you USA guys out there, you American dollars guys. Great British sterling, it'll cost us £1.70 per serving. On our consistent price and scale, it squeezes itself into a 5 out of 10. Bang average for a product of today's calibre in the expensive market that is the world. So actually, considering the hype, considering the market and the labelling, etc, etc, we're onto, I'd personally give a thumbs up to that, I really would. But, as you know, we need to move into the two most important sections of the reviews, label and then effects. How is it gonna do?
Aaron says go on, so let's get into this label. So 12.2 grams per serving. We've got some vitamins at the top, nothing too special, so we won't delve into them, just general bodily functions. But we move into the first bit. We've got Rage and Energy Complex, delayed release caffeine matrix, 400 milligrams, consisting of caffeine anhydrous, caffeine malate, microencapsulated caffeine, yielding 375 caffeine.
But it doesn't break down as to what is what, but we'll take it anyway. So you've got a multi-stage energy release. There you go, guys, your energy and stimulation from a fast digesting version to a slower digesting version. So therefore we hope to have consistent energy throughout training without a nasty drop off at the end.
We like to see that. Then we move into the main juicy ingredient, 2-amino isoheptane, aka DMHA, 220 milligrams.
Nice, the grey area ingredient, but also the one that gives us the most energy, stimulation, power, and focus and concentration with euphoric levels to it.
Nice. Then we got Synephrine HCl, 65 milligrams.
Fat burner, guys, going to help with energy production as well in the body.
Lovely. We move into the next bit. We've got Inhuman muscular volumization. We've got L-citrulline malate at 5 grams.
A respectable dose. Don't know, is it 2 to 1?
We do not know.
We do not know. We hope for the 2 to 1. So we're getting like, you know, 3, just over 3. So we would have liked it higher. That's the truth. But we'll take it anyway for pumps and nitric oxide production, vascularity, vasodilation, nutrient delivery to the muscle cell.
Lovely. We'll take it on board. Then we've got L-taurine at 1 gram.
Hydration, electrolyte balance.
Nice. Then we've got glycogen polymers, D-ribose dextrose, 750 milligrams.
Helping with exercise performance and recovery.
Yep, quick hit of carb time. Although it is kind of a low dose in that regard, I guess, for dextrose. So we'll have to see how much difference it makes.
We'll see.
Then we've got neural activation and anti-crash matrix, L-tyrosine fermented at 500 milligrams.
Which is, we'd like to have seen that doubled. Amino acid responsible for cognition and clarity.
Yep. Then we've got L-theanine, 100 milligrams.
At least that's a low dose, guys. It's going to help with anti-crash, but also some like mood calming effect.
Yeah. Just to tunnel in those stimulants into a calm focus. Then we've got Noopept, 20 milligrams.
Good ingredient. Noopep, nootropic, focus, clarity, concentration, coordination, all of the C's.
Nice, it's a potent one. A lot of people enjoy that, so we'll see how it comes together in here. Then we've got Huperzia serrata extract, Huperzine A 1%, 100 micrograms.
Dubbed the learning chemical for neuron connectivity within the brain, synapses firing up, getting you in the zone.
Nice, memory time. Then we've got the last bit here, explosive strength matrix, beta-alanine, 3.5 grams.
Good dosage, itchy, tingle time, paresthesia type feeling as the pre-workout kicks in, and once you've had it for a long enough period of time, it'll help with endurance in the gym.
Hell yeah. Then we got creatine Pyrinox, which is a trademark version of creatine, pyruvate, L-arginine, L-propaglutamate, 500 milligrams.
Which is again a lower dose than we'd like, obviously is a more bioavailable version than your typical creatine monohydrate. Helps with explosive power, strength, endurance, athletic performance, recovery, pump, bit of everything from that.
Nice, interesting angles with this label here. They're taking some unique approaches. We've got no digestive aid. Will that hold it back?
We will see. We have arrived at our final destination. Of course we're there. The effects of this product. I just want to start by saying I really like the marketing. I'd love to know who the guys are behind this. I reckon they've done pre-workouts we already know about, because this is really good. Really nice.
It reminds me of Black Magic, actually, their marketing.
Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. Really good. Anyway, we're not here for the marketing, we're here for the real world results. Marketing at the end of the day is just a hype builder. How does this one truly work? We normally start with the ingredient beta-alanine because it normally, if it's in the product that is the first thing to kick in. And this is no different. It does kick in, and it kicks into a nice level. I wouldn't say over the top. For me personally, 7.5 out of 10 on the beta tingle scale.
Yeah, for me it's around middling, like 6 out of 10 maybe. So it's enough that you know it's in there, it's enough that you get that sense of urgency to get moving. Then comes in those several stages of caffeine starting to hit and setting that tone to get moving.
Definitely, you're travelling down to the gym, you feel it coming over. There's a nice wave of energy and a definite apparent wave of euphoria, highness, DMHA feel. That is the question, the primary question you're going to be asking. Do we think the DMHA in that's legit? Yes, it's definitely legit. You feel a sense of highness, euphoria, floaty, bit of mood elevation comes with it, but the energy is definitely there alongside it, giving you that needed boost as you're walking through the gym doors. Now let's talk about the weakest element. What would you say the weakest element was?
So the weakest element is probably, you guys might have guessed, it's the pumps. They're still there. You are still getting some pump action. Obviously the work ethic it gets you putting in is going to build up those pumps ultimately. They were okay. You know, we've said maybe a 6, 7 out of 10. So yeah, you are going to get pumps on it, but it's not the standout feature by any stretch.
Definitely not. But then again, as Craig put it, it gets you putting in the work. The energy for us is the secondary point. Enough energy for your workout, guys. Zero doubts about that. And what I personally like about this DMHA product is it's actually not as strong as some of the other DMHA products on the market. And what do I mean by that? Let's just pretend our normal DMHA pre-workouts, the nuclear warheads, you feel for the rest of the day, the radiation, aka the highness, the appetite suppression, the just general floatiness. And in this day and age, I'll be honest, I don't want to feel high off my rocker for the rest of the day and even into the next day with some of these DMHA pre-workouts with that typical dry mouth. Just a sense of it's just continuously there. A struggle to sleep, in fact. This one, after your training session, weans off quite nicely. I don't feel that typical DMHA high for the rest of the day. Do you?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's not a crash, but it's a nice come down. It starts to slowly leave your system. It's sort of there in the background, but it's not going to ruin your day. You don't get that horrible aftermath. So as DMHA pre's go, it's one of the better ones in terms of negligible side effects.
Yeah, and that's if you want that. Some people like the highness for the rest of the day. They like the fact that the pre-workout has literally kicked their asses. This one is more of a entry-level stim junkie pre-workout.
Yeah.
And it weans off really nicely. To the point, guys, we took it 3 hours ago, 2.5 to 3 hours ago. I could go to bed now. I could.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
It wouldn't keep me up. It's a nice one from that point. The highness energy is definitely there for the training session, but it is gone after that.
It doesn't outstay its welcome, does it? And that you've touched on the energy, haven't you? It's sort of a nice, smooth, usable amount of energy, definitely high enough to survive any gym day, leg, back days, you know, the long ones. But the standout feature of this, and the thing we like most, is that focus and mood elevation, isn't it, like you say?
Yeah, just gets you in the zone, gets you crushing weights, killing barbells, all the rest of it. It does the job from that perspective. So there isn't too much of a weakness to this product, to be absolutely honest with you.
It's hard to knock it. We were even saying to each other on the drive home, like, we didn't really talk about this whilst we were training. Normally we discuss back and forth, and we thought, you know what, that's probably a good thing, because we were just so into the session, smashing it so hard. It was only after the fact that we looked back and thought, holy shit, we had a great session.
Yeah, we did. We're nitpicking really, if anything. I'd say the pumps could have been slightly better, of course, but they're not really advertising pumps anywhere on here. Strength or weakness is that slight crash. I'm a bit...
You get thirsty,
I'm a bit
right?
more... Yeah, thirsty AF. really thirsty. And I'm probably a bit more tired than I would like to be at this stage. That's the truth.
Yeah, but equally we did absolutely hammer back and biceps, like heavy drop sets, you name it. Obviously the training footage, we don't always show the whole thing, we just put as much as we really need to show.
Yeah, dilates the pupils. That's another way of a telltale sign of that serious DMHA in there. Does it feel like 220 milligrams of it? Is that right?
I'd say it feels more like half of that.
I would
personally.
too. That's my personal. But that's a strength or a weakness if you want it. If you're looking for something that will absolutely slap your face off, I wouldn't recommend this one. There are stronger DMHAs. But for us, I'd say it's a really nice DMHA cream.
Yeah, I think you nailed it. It's an entry-level stim junkie one. It's someone who wants to dip their toes in that realm without all of the potential side effects and risks of ruining the rest of your day. You know, you can get a feel for it. Do I like these kind of breeds or not? Yes or no, and then go from there.
No nausea. That can sometimes come with some of the stronger ones. None of that. Appetite suppression is mild. It's there, but it's not enough to stop me having a meal.
No.
So, I really like it. I'd give it at least a 9.5 out of 10 overall.
I'd agree with that. Yeah, and we will say that it fell in averagely on our price scale with our discount code, obviously. We would say it is worth that money.
100% worth that. The taste was also really good, so that's why it's just a good all-rounder.
Full spectrum hitter.
Not for a beginner. Intermediates, be careful. Stim junkies that are entering into that world, good. Very good.
Productive stim junkie.
Yeah, very good. It's a get shit done pre-workout, and that's why we like it. Would use it again on days in the future. There isn't really any weaknesses to it. Like I say, slight pumps, but that's why it gets 9.5. Come on, 95%.
Yeah.
95%. So definitely recommended. NutriCartel is the place to go. Want to see what else these guys put out? Yeah, hard work getting hold of them, but eventually did.
It was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Yeah. Cheers for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Have you used it? Quite a lot of you already have. What do you think of it? In the comments down below. Positive or negative, they will be left for you guys to watch and read and learn and discover. Cheers for watching. As always,
Stay
stimmed and inhuman time.
after dark.